Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Orange Pool Studios. I'm Said Manning, and today we're going to be designing a small, a small. We're going to be designing a small web UI design for furniture store. But it's not going to be like one we done before, Clep. It is going to be called Clep. It's not going to be like Clep. It's not going to be so in depth. It's not going to be a whole page. It's just going to be a header UI. And we're going to get started by using this image. You can find the image in the description, which is an image from Unsplash, or you can use any other image. So let's just zoom in and get the font tool and just type the name that you want to choose. I'm just going to use Clep because I used it before. I don't really feel like, making up another name. Let me just, and we'll just change that to the black. We'll align it to the top and align it to the left. Make sure it's properly aligned to the top, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can zoom out, get a guideline, put it on top of there, and the guideline, and put that there. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do a little navigation. So let's just put furniture. Collections. Tabloids. And gallery. And we'll do one more. Shop. Let's grab all of them and change the font. Let's see what it's like. Light. Similar weight. We're changing the font weight. And we're going to select all. So I'm going to select all five of the navigation and just give them equal spacing. Group that. So and just put them in the middle. Make sure they're all on the same line. That's a bit too much space. So we're going to move them in. Enough. And I always like to do this, so let's zoom in on collections. Use a rectangle tool. Take away the border. Make the width bigger. 60. And we'll just make it. Sorry, no border. We'll give the fill. Let's see how that looks. No, definitely not that color. What we're gonna do is grab that and use the color picker tool and grab this kind of brownish color. I'm going to select collections and then recolor that too, and just make it a little thicker than the rest. Not that thicker, just make it regular. It's enough to be another color. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to add a sidebar. So let's add a sidebar. Take away the border as usual, and bring the width down to 60 and align it to the right. And what we're basically going to have here is social media. Let's copy and paste this. Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. So we got our 3 icons. I'm gonna twist them. Sorry, not 9 degrees, 90 degrees. We're gonna place them inside our sidebar and take them down from 20 to 15. Let's zoom out, see what it looks like. And let's add 3 circles. Take away the border. Zoom in. And we have almost finished our sidebar, but let's add a little more weight to the text. Maybe regular, semi-bold. Let's just make it regular. Give it more space. Okay, on the top of here, we're gonna add a slight burger menu. Let's just bring this up to the mark. And down here, we will have okay, we'll leave down there blank for now. And let's get on to the rest of the website. So the first thing we're going to do is make the canvas a little smaller. So let's glide that up so that till the clock hits the top. Double click on the canvas and just ride that all the way up, just to around there. And then we bring that to the same level as the canvas. And we'll select both our items and just put them to the middle. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to create two circles. One, two, three, four. So we have two circles which are way too big. I'm going to take them down to 60 px. And we're going to in between them do one, and let's just give it a bigger size, 20. We'll just do 3. And we're going to get the pen tool and just click 3 times for an arrow. And bring, whoops, and just bring him into the circle, which we're gonna, for the first time, we're gonna take away the fill and keep the border. I'll flip that around, and we're gonna look at them. We're gonna decide to take the size down to about 1 again. And we're going to take these down to about 50 or 55. Let me see. So 55 is fine. Let's just group those. And give them equal spacing and group there. Oh yes, and what we're going to do with this fella and this one, actually, and this one, we're going to take the opacity down to 50 or 60, 50. And now gonna align it to the bottom and to the middle, and then grab it, bring it up. Okay, and now we're going to type some text which is going to be bigger. I'm going to say the white room. And this no one, basically number one, and both texts are going to be thicker, bold, and we're going to make this bold too. We're going to bring this text down to 80, 60, and we're going to take the opacity down to 50, and we're actually going to make it light, and we're going to make these texts all caps, so the white room. Let it sit in the middle. Now, the funny thing is, well, it's not actually funny, but what we're going to do now is come over to this chair over here, and we're going to make a selection around the top and mask it. So and just press Alt and drag it there to re-straighten. I think the pen tool is easier to use in Adobe Illustrator. You don't have to do this. Alright. So let's zoom out, copy and paste. So we copy and pasted the background, and then we've given our selection a fill, and now we're going to mask with shape, and now when we put this back, it's going to go behind it. So, and there it has a white room. So let's put this in the middle. And let's just put some explanatory text. So we've written any text here, any text. I'm gonna line it to the middle. And we see we've made a problem to the fact that it still goes under. So what we're gonna do is just step back there. And that looks better, but now we're going to add a few images. So let's ascertain where we're adding these images. So okay, so we've made 3 boxes, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Unsplash, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna mask these 3 boxes with 3 images from our collection. Okay, so what we both should have done is gotten 3 images of Unsplash, and then masked our 3 boxes with our 3 images, and there we have our design. We're gonna copy this, so this guy over here, and we're gonna bring it over here. Just for show. We're gonna delete him. We don't need him. But what we are gonna do is zoom into the edges of this, of R3. Let's just bring it up to 45. Take off the border, turn this block dark gray, and come over here, click, make the height smaller, 15, copy it, paste it, spin it 90, grab them both, change the border color to white, make it a little bit thicker, group them, whoops, grab them and place them here. And just zoom out, see how that looks, and that looks good. So let's just copy and paste it onto every corner. And there you have a little sales page that you can upload to Dribble or Instagram or Behance. And what we're going to do now is just save that.